Timing things glitching as always. Let's just see if it fixes up for me. No, well, sort of. We're still working through, hopefully, the audio issue that is happening at the moment. Apparently, I think the stream can hear the game sound, but not us, so... Just Tao hopefully still fixing our little glitches in the background. It's like that big dongo at the 4th place. And the 2 Renault boys, P5 and 6, as he comes Tim-Ant. Up inside, and I don't think Bodhod's got to put up much of a fight there. So, gets himself in the 5th position. Now Breno maybe putting a bit under pressure here. James closing into the back of False Equation. Those Bananas keeping in touch with those guys as well. There, back we go to the live track action. 1.4 seconds now between Pielgold and Wingman. Another 1.4 back to the American KD. Big Dongo getting close here. Not got a lot of ERS up his sleeve. You can see the Renault's not too far behind either. Tim-Ant's starting to pull away. His yellow flags. That is Stone Towers having an absolute not great race, let's be frank, as he gets the AlphaTauri back going again. See the closest battle here is a bit of an interesting battle here for the mid-pack. I guess led by James Cruz, with Banana not too far behind, and as well as Cutsy and False Equation. Don't get at Big Chich either. It's very weird seeing him this far back after winning last week. But 2 seconds now, the gap between Pielgold and Wingman, so he's really starting to pull away here. Again, Big Dongo, I don't think he can get the good run out of the first couple of the Center S's. Again, not quite close enough. He probably needs to save up a bit of ERS there, as I think there's yellows. DNA Alcatraz is off in the infield. That's a nice, interesting line there, I've got to say, for Alcatraz. That's closest. Oh, Spreader. Oh, careful, lads. You keep it on the right-hand side, then you have the inside line for the next corner, which he should. Don't take the curve as he gets a 3-second time penalty. And I think he will. No, Bodhard keeping himself in there. And at the end has to yield. And Derby catching up as well. And group here. Here we go. Tim Ant here. Around the outside as Donga goes the nice short route there. And he gets him easily. But is this a plan maybe to try and get DRS back on the next straight? I don't think he's quite close enough here, so Tim Ant puts himself up onto the podium for now. These guys are only 5 seconds behind the top two at the moment. And Bodhard getting closer as Alcatraz is going every which way by the looks of things. Oh, dear, that's a bit of contact there between he and Tao. Yes, I got you loud and clear, hopefully. Yes. Been a lot of battles going on here for the podium position. As speaking of, Big Donga trying to go back here on Tim Ant for P3, and he gets it done. Oh, that's a bit sideways out of the corner. Might give Tim Ant the run. Around the outside as Towels left the session. Not sure what's going on there, but Tim-Ant does get up into, it does hang on to P3, I should say, but this battle for the podium is sort of heating up a little bit. Look at this battle group down to P8. They are now 6.5 seconds behind these top two. Towles rejoined, so there must have been a little glitch there, but the lead at the front there, Towles, started to come down to quite a bit here, actually. Yes, well, we're not entirely 100% sure for that, but 1 Point Pure had that to a 2-second gap, but yeah, Wingman's just been chipping away just a little bit, getting back into this. The time penalty is probably not going to help his cause, as I may be lagging a little bit on my end, as always, but anyway. Nice regional internet, as always. But back we go to the podium battle. He was slowly but surely just making his way slow. His Wingman, here we go. Oh. Yep, just seen that. Just caught the back end of that one, but just noticed Wingman's into the pit lane. And what's he going to go on? Mediums, okay. Might be the first sign as Dermy's also in. And we taking a real punt here. Sure, the Pure maybe doesn't, maybe making sure that I'm messing up my words here. That's making sure, trying to do an undercut on Pure Gold. I think that's what I'm trying to say, basically. But that gap is not 0.3 of a second, like it says on my screen. I don't know where Codemasters have got that one from. That's a big glitch as always, but yeah, still this battle going on here. We're going to keep working on these glitches for you, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunately, I think Towles having more issues. So, but Pure Gold's in the pit lane now, so making sure that it doesn't get that undercut here on. Sorry, AU Wingman doesn't get the undercut here, but again, mediums. So that's an interesting call there. This is going to be a long, long stint, and I think Wingman may have got the jump here. That's Meg behind, who's not pitted. Yes, he does just get the job done. He gives it a little bit of a weave. I don't know what that was for, but the Wingman's got the perfect position here. Although he's got a gap. We've got to check penalties as Dermy's out on the Grand Prix. As the safety car's now been deployed. Okay. Can't even see Dermy on my screen there. Bit out of shot there, I think, unfortunately. So this should maybe bring the rest of these guys in, potentially. Yep, thank you. We'll keep an eye on these guys. Tim-Ant, Big Donga, Breno, Bodhod. Don't know, Bodhod, mate. Yeah, actually, he's going to come in. So, yes, top 5. I think they're in. Yes, they are. So, they'll give the race lead back to Wingman. Let's see what times all these guys go on. So, it's mediums for Tim-Ant. Going to have the double stack here for Bodhod as Smeggy. He's got a 5-second time penalty, so that's not going to help him. Donga's on the mediums as well. Breno on the hards. That's the first one I've seen on the hards. Katie on the mediums. Bodhod's also on mediums, as James is going to continue on. Smeg's on hards. Who else we got? Cutsy's on hards. Banana is on mediums. Big Chich is, well, I think he's just done a pit stop, so those are obviously going to stay. Our false equation on hards, and Alcatraz I think is coming for hards as well. Yeah, this will be interesting to see whether these guys could go, well, the guys on the mediums especially, can go to the end here. Me personally, I haven't had much track time around Brazil, so I don't know where the softs to mediums was. Like we said earlier, well, you probably didn't hear us earlier, but softs to mediums was obviously the big part in F1 2019, but don't know about this guy in this one, to be honest. It's odd man out is James Cruz. I assume he will maybe pit at the end of the lap. I don't know, but probably just wanting track position. This will help probably these guys behind as well, both Alcatraz and Stone Towel. They were well and truly behind as yes, James does pit. Let's see what tyres he goes on. I think he looks like the white wall. Yes, it is. Hard compounded tyres for James. As Derby's left the session, so only man out of the Grand Prix. I think he just lost it between turns 1 and 3. Anyway, current is at the moment it's AU Wingman leading the way. Obviously, did the undercut early and got the ahead of Pure God after the pit stops. Then Tim Ant in P3, Big Donga in 4th, Breno now in 5th. And KD, 6th, Bodhod, Smeg, Cutsy and Big Chich round out your top 10. Actually, I'll take this opportunity to have a look at penalties. So, yeah, Wingman does have 1 penalty. Pure's been pretty clean. 1 warning. Not too bad. Tim Ant, not a single warning at all. Very nice. Big Donga on 2 warnings. Breno on 1 penalty. KD on 2 penalties. Bodhod on 1 warning. Smeg, obviously that 5-second time penalty. I don't think he said that at the pit stop. So 1 penalty for Cutsy, and Big Chich has 2 warnings. The top 10. We'll go Banana, 2 warnings. I think we're still under safety car, hopefully. I could be wrong. False equation, 1 penalty. Who else we got? James Cruz, 1 warning. DNE Alcatraz. Well, it says invalidated lap. I don't know what the hell that means. But Stone Towel, 3 warnings, but I don't think the lap 1 warning counts. So it'd be interesting to see. What does everyone think in the comment section? Does anyone reckon the mediums can go the rest of the way? Obviously, yes, we're under safety car. Well, can the hards play a bit of a factor here? Or could we even see more late safety car drama? You never know. If it is Brazil, that is for sure. I'll take this opportunity to have a quick drink. Excuse me. Alright, so a bit of a freshen up here. I would think, maybe, hopefully, safety car would be in this lap. Which it is, actually, so it's very, very late call then. I would have thought it would have gone by the end. Well, I say the end of Sector 2, that is the end of Sector 2. So, okay, mixing my words here. So hopefully not get too many collisions here. You can see Pure is there or thereabouts. Right to the back of AE Wingman and an AlphaTauri. Looks like we're going green. Tim Ant putting pressure here on the back of the Williams. So we're back green, flag racing. That might have been a bit of contact there into turn 1. I think Pure may have gone in a little too deep there. Might give Tim Ant a good run though. He goes very wide out of turn 3. Actually might give Big Donga a run here. No, KD's actually gone around the outside, and those hard compounded tyres will probably be not the ideal tyre to get back racing on, but as Breno and Bodhon battling away here. From the McLaren driver, as Bodhon does get the move done. So Katie was the American man trying to get past Tim Ant, but just thought better of it. Wingman started to just pull away a little bit. Big Donga already outside the 1 second bracket, of course. DRS won't be enabled for another couple laps. Start to miss what's going on here is Bodhon. I think he's going to go around the outside here of KD. He's making another comeback again as KD tries to come back around the inside. But no can do that. Might actually give Breno the run here. I think Big Chich and Smeggy trying to make moves. I think Chich actually got P9, if I'm not mistaken, as here comes Banana around the outside on the mediums. You'll have speed to burn here, but that running wide there won't give him a good run. Although saying that, Smeg might have had a bad run actually, and he's that position to Banana, puts himself back inside the top 10. What else we got here? So it's 0.6 of a second now between Wingman and Pure Gold. Tim Ant slowly but surely coming back here on Big Donga of his teammate behind there at P5 as Tal and Alcatraz. Already had a little coming together here, side by side, but Tao gets the move done around the outside. Just before Jung Chao. Very nice move. There's sideways there from Alcatraz. Here we go, 0.3 of a second. Pure sets the fastest lap of the race, 10-0. And I think he should have DRS, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, he will. So I don't think he's quite close enough here for a move. As someone's lost a couple of spots. I think the false equation may have lost a couple of spots there. Could be wrong, but look at Tim Ant all over the back here. Big Donga. As Smeg's now back up the inside of Banana and then back into 10th place. As false equation, 3 second time penalty. So everyone has been pretty good so far with penalties wise. Wingman really, if he wants to win this race, got to gap Pure Gold by 3 seconds. Or otherwise hope that Pure gets the 3 second time penalty himself, and then a pretty even Stevens. See what we got close battles wise here. Plenty of battles to look up right, left and centre here. That gap nearly 7/10 of a second between Wingman and Pure Gold. I think Tim Ant's all over the back here of Big Donga. He is. And I think he'll make the move around the outside. Yes, he will. So nice job there from Tim Ant. Back into P3 for now. But does Donga fight back here? I think he will. Will have DRS. Not much ERS up his sleeve, but neither does Tim Ant. But both of them be using ERS here. He goes on the inside. Does Big Donga. Not quite close enough here. And I think Tim Ant will hang on as Cutsy and Big Chich. And Cutsy is just hanging on for P8. He's one of the guys on the hards. Well, that's not going to help running wide. Actually, it'll give Chich a run. There's contact. He does make it stick. Last week's race winner back up into 8th place. Breno still... I think he was close to the back of KD, but not really quite close enough there. So it looked like Tim Ant didn't have the greatest run there, so we'll have to keep an eye on the battles. Again, Pure just trying to close in. He doesn't really have to do anything here. Just avoid getting penalties. Oh, God, this race has everything. It's Banana and Alcatraz. And Tal battling for 9, 10, and 11. As Banana just gets out of the road there, I think, or just lets these guys through. But still a good recovery drive from those guys back inside the top 10 now for both these two. Wouldn't have said that on after lap 1, after these two pitted early. Assumed for front wing damage and whatnot, but As Chich up, there's KD. I think we may have got a bit of contact there from Wingman. But Chich now into third place. It's hard to say that for the man who won last week. He's on the podium again, but still got a fast-flying Wingman up the inside. And he gets it done, so Wingman back up into third place. I think the race win's probably a little bit out of the equation as Pure Gold now follows. Sorry, just trying to catch my breath there a little bit. As, yeah, Pure Gold back up into fourth place, and Wingman gets another 3-second time penalty, so that's not going to help his cause at all there. So at the moment, I think Pure Gold may get onto the podium at this rate. A big Chich back into fifth. He's got... Stop lagging, internet. Come on, get me through these last few laps, please, internet. Just keep it going. A little bit longer, it's my internet. Sorry about that, guys. I think I don't know whether I'm lagging on the stream or not. Or if I'm sort of cutting out a little bit, that's just my internet. But Tal and Alcatraz and Banana. So this is just the battle as there goes Tal. I just caught the back end of that. I think he's just managed to save it and no front wing damage. So then those two have been into each other, I think, most of this race. But now Stone Tal back into 11th. Alcatraz is 9th and Banana into 10th place. Now Wingman closing in to Breno here for Pig 2. I think you can say that Tim Ant's got this one in the bag here. 7.8 seconds clear. So we weren't worried about the penalty situation right now. I did that under safety car, but we'll just have to wait to see what happens after this race is finished. But Wingman just slowly but surely is Pure Gold here as well. There's a nice glitch there as always in the high revs there on Pure Gold's point of view. But here we go, Wingman here. This may be a change for position here. Breno will do everything he can to keep the AlphaTauri man behind as he goes in deep here to Destino Del Lago, and I think he may hang on here. Side by side. Up we go into Ferradura, and Breno just hangs on for the time being. It nearly gets slammed up the backside there as well. And Pure Gold had a little look up the inside, trying to go around the outside, but no, not quite close enough there. But certainly been an entertaining race, that is for sure. And everything can change under safety cars and virtual safety cars, that is for sure. But here we go again with Wingman and Breno. There's very little ERS left for Wingman. He's actually used it all, as Breno. Fuel's pretty much the only one that's got Wingman up the inside, late move. But Breno's going to try and hang on. No, he goes for a half spin. And I think that goes his chance for a podium. He's dropped 5 spots out of all that. Back into 7th place. I don't think he's got front wing damage. He might have got it away from the wall. Let's have a look. Yes, he looks like he's still got his front wing. So what was looking good for a good podium position for Breno's now gone down the drain, unfortunately. But that puts Wingman back up into 2nd place, and Pure Gold again all over his backside again. But remember, time penalties. At this rate, Wingman obviously I don't think will win the race unless something dramatically happens to race leader Tim Ant, who's still 7.5 seconds. Was just sort of teetering a little bit there between those guys. So here we go with Pure Gold. He probably want to make this move here. He doesn't really have to make the move on Wingman. He knows he's got more penalties. As up the inside he goes. Wants to make this a forceful one. But as Wingman gets another time penalty, and he's off and out. And the late safety car. Oh, that wasn't exciting enough. We're going to have an exciting finish, that is for sure. That wipes out the gap that Tim Ant had. He'd probably be hating this at this point in time. It looks like a couple of guys are going to take a gamble here. I think you see the majority of them maybe come for soft tyres. Definitely False Equation and James Cruz, I think, will be another one. And I think Big Donga may go into another set of softs as well, if he's got some up his sleeve. What do you do if you're the leading group? You'd probably have to say pit unless, well, yeah, unless the other guys behind decide to stay out. But I'd probably would suggest pit at this stage. What does everyone else think in the comment? Let us know. No, Tim Ant again going to stay out. He did this last week as well, did Tim Ant. He's not going to... he's going to stick it out here. Fortunately, it didn't work out for him last time. But Pure Gold's going to take advantage of this. Doesn't look like much else here. Breno is going to take advantage of this as well. So Smeg. Well, Smeg, I think, just missed out on the podium last time out. I think he finished like 5th or something. Not entirely 100% sure. I probably should know the race results from last week, but unfortunately I don't. But Smeggy into the pits and gets rid of that 5-second penalty, so that's critical as well. So that's one less penalty here you won't have to worry about now. The top 6 are going to stick it out here. We possibly could get one more. I think we will possibly get one more lap under safety car, because it usually gives a bit of time, 2 laps to go for pretty much a 2-lap sprint to the end. Question is, can everybody catch up to the safety car? I assume they will. As Big Donga gets himself a 3-second time penalty. I think he's actually had a spin as well. May have called that. Yes, he has had a spin. And he's got more front wing damage, so... Oh, what was looking so good for Big Donga on the podium earlier on, now turned into a horror show, really. Man, oh man, you got to feel sorry for AU Wingman as well. But 3 laps to go, I should say. Get this lap under safety car, and then we should go back racing after this. So I'll be doubtful now that everybody catches up. Unfortunately, Big Donga, I think, will have to pit for front wing damage. So just putting this out, top 6 have decided to stay it out on their older compounded tyres. So Tim Ant is the leader on the mediums, still on 19-lap-old mediums. Big Chich in P2, he's also on the mediums. KD in P3, also on mediums. Cutsy in 4th on the hards. DNE Alcatraz, who's had an up-and-down race, is on hards as well. Banana Cake on the medium compounded tyres as well. First of the soft compounded tyre runners is Pure Gold in 7th place. Then it's got Breno, then Smeg, then Stone Towel. Come on, Internet, survive another couple of laps, please. Then False Equation should catch up. Yes, he does. I think Donga's going to... Yes, he has. I think stuck it out here with no front wing. But I don't think he might catch up late to the safety car, but it is in this lap. So strap yourselves in, folks. We're in for an interesting 2-lap sprint to the end. Tim Ant is in this position. He was in the similar position this time last week, so let's see what happens as the safety car's restarted. Oh, sorry, he's restarted, and we're back racing. As there's already stuff going on here, as I think all the soft compound tyre runners are going to try and get past as quickly as you can on the harder compound tyres. As everybody's spinning, what is going on here? It's all happening. Front wings are flying. Cutsy's back down to 13, so he hasn't had a great restart. Alcatraz is dropping back as well, so's Banana. I think everybody's got through so far, so 1 second between Tim Ant and Big Chich. That's Breno, we're hoping to try and get past these guys as quickly as he can. So we won't worry about the penalty situation right now. We'll have to wait and see what happens after the race. I don't know. You'd have to try, if you're the soft compound tyre runners, you have to get past quickly. Obviously, you won't have DRS on these last couple of laps here. So, here comes Breno, trying to get past KD as quick as we can. We're on the last lap here. So more positions the better as he goes up the inside again. He's fighting hard. He's been fighting hard, is the American. As here comes Field Goal trying to get a good run out of the center S's and Curve de Sol. 3 wide nearly. It is 3 wide. This could end ugly. And I think it has ended ugly for Breno, who's gone for a spin. Tow's wing damage. It's all happening here in these last few laps. Alcatraz is back up into 5th. Real shame for Breno. He was in a real good position here. I think he'll get back past James Cruz here as Megan, false equation. Banana, no! Banana's gone for a spin and he's got front wing damage. Be careful because there's no ghosting on here, so. But we'll have to wait and see. So, looking likely, Timat may have got the job done here. We'll have to wait and see, obviously, with penalties, but he'll cross the line to win the Brazilian Grand Prix on track. And I think he does, actually. So, Big Chich gets in his second place. Pilgard in P3. Smeg gets himself up into 4th. Tao gets up into 5th with a front wing damage. Alcatraz in 6th. Cutsy in 7th. It's just ahead of Big Dongo, who I think he also had front wing damage. KD in 9th and false equation in 10th. Breno comes in 11th. Then James. Here comes Banana to round out. Yeah, I'd be chucking it in the wall if I was down in that position as well. But, oh boy. Well, that was entertaining to say the least. Alcatraz does get driver of the day. But man, oh man, this race had pretty much everything. What more can you say, really? Well done to Timad. So the medium tyre strategy, obviously staying out those last couple of laps was the right decision in the end. But that was certainly entertaining to say the least here. As we'll run through the final race results here. I'm not sure if we're going to have podium interviews or not with all the issues that we've had, but it's Timat that wins the Grand Prix. 1.5 seconds clear of Big Chich. A Peel Gold in P3 at a penalty, so yeah, it'd be doubtful whether he probably could have won. He probably would have won had it not been for the drive-through. Smeg in P4 was no penalty. Stone Tell in P5. He probably wouldn't have thought that back earlier on in the race. Same for Alcatraz in P6. Cutsy there in P7. Big Donga finishes P8 and gets the fastest lap, so I think he'll get extra bonus points. KD in 9th, the false equation in 10th. And you go to Breno. What could have been for Breno, really, in P11. James Cruz in 12th. Banana finishes the last of the finished runners. And then AU Wingman, who had led majority of the race, it started from pole, ends up at DNF. Same for Bodhot, the reigning champion. And Dermy rounds out the 16-car grid here at Brazil. So, again, we will apologise for the little technical gremlins that has been hounding Tao, on Tao's side of things. Hopefully everybody heard me. But just to see if we can get clarification here. Tao, hopefully you're still with us. Well, hopefully I can hear you, but you probably won't be heard on the stream.